Welcome to a new episode. Again, this is remembering, thinking, exploring, try to make sense of it. So, thank you for listening. I used to wear a light blue and white stripy cotton shirt, jeans, and in those years white leather trainers were a must. I had a green toothbrush, I remember, with a sort of contraption as a lid, a cover, a plasticky thingy in the left pocket of my sad blue and white stripy shirt. Money hidden inside the white socks. This is what we used to call them, tennis socks, as if we ever played tennis. I know I didn't, because any sport that involves a ball bores me to death. There were a lot of blue and white and stripy clothes and blue cardigans thrown over the shoulders as adults would do, even if I was only 15. And those were the years of trainers or sailing shoes, because of course we all had a sailing boat. But I did, so that made sort of like a sense of entitlement. I remember falling asleep on an airport floor in 1981, because that was the year where things changed. I think that was the year of Istanbul and Athens, and feeling mesmerized by burnt wood coverings, the old houses were being smuggled into Asia among suitcases, and trying to look clever by drinking loads of minced steak while being forgotten by the grown-ups. There was a picture of a petrified me leaning onto the sign that read, "Welcome to Asia." I was wearing a pair of red jeans and a horrendous white puffer jacket. I'm half smiling, and by just looking at my hair, I could easily be mistaken for one of the long-lost poor cousins of Charlie's Angels. But I flew. It felt like I flew everywhere, and I was more in line at the airport check-ins than at school. Of course, it's not true, but I don't have memories of what was in between. What was it in between? Definitely school and family and weekends with mom, dads and sister, but I have no memories. I don't remember what I did, what we did. I only remember I felt alive when moving, going, imagining, looking forward to what it would be, to meeting people I will never see again. There was a lot of pre-traveling reading involved, which I enjoyed. There had been photocopies of my passports I was more fond of than anything else. Dinners alone in Singapore at 15, and an eagerness to leave mom and dad and sis wherever they were, and me just going. There was escaping. It was a running away. The "I've gotta go" is my valediction, and it seems it is chasing me. Now at 55, I'm petrified of sitting on a plane next to someone who snores, burps, talks, and pulls and pushes and kicks my seat. I've now a system in place to protect me. I speak to the assistants, and I make very sure that they know I'm on board. I'm basically a pain. I fly once every couple of years, but it feels like a whole household is moving, comprising of valet, attaché, servants, helpers, and maidens. Don't worry, it is just me. On the outside, I'm all nice bag, nice jumper, nice trolley wrapped in fear, and inside I'm the old 15-year-old carefree girl who just smiles, sit, and enjoy the journey. There was, is he dead? An Italian journalist famous for his trips around the world meeting personalities, who always started his conversations with, "It was me, Fidel Castro, Che Guevara, Elizabeth II, Barack Obama, and Proust." That kind of extemporaneous meetings around the world. In my case, it was me, my granddad, the American guy who invited me for dinner in Bahrain and sent me roses in Singapore. Pua and a couple of guys from Guatemala, whom of course I fell in love with. Well, not both of them, only one. And because he was tall and lanky and had a cheeky smile, and I was only 15 and so far away from home. We met on an elephant ride on a rainy day. I was wearing a silk, flowery, reversible jacket, a pair of 1980s jeans held together by a string. You can imagine me eye-rolling now. And gosh, pair of high-heel shoes, taupe in color, fake snakeskin, velvety and sexy, on a pair of teenagers' ankle that barely knew how to stand up. However, not being abused, raped, beaten up and left for dead in the back of an alley somewhere in Asia, I don't know. Who on earth chose the clothes for me that day? But it was only me and Grandad, and he never wore a tie. And that was my kind of person. I was talking today about this some 40 years later to sweet Fee while having a glass of wine, sitting in her garden and watching koi carps enjoying themselves while her husband wondered about the number of water lilies and lotus flowers that would grow this summer. I was telling her how much I miss the old me. Every year, every new spring that comes around, I'm here reminiscing and pining. Today, it feels heavier and stronger than any other spring past. Today, it dawns on me that I've been on a 40-year fast from life, and there's the need to replenish that inner well, to cure my spiritual malady, while addressing a little bit of it every day. So this is it. One episode's done. Now more journaling, more thinking, more walking outdoors and elucubrating, which is always a good verb to use. So if you want to know more about me, you will be able to find me on Instagram, and you are able also to find me on my website, which is www.matildetomat.com. Okay, see you around. Bye.